Usually Kain has commentaries about places of importance, but I guess Natholm is one of those. There's Natholm. Is there? There's a cave there. We should take note of that. And there is a path. There is one of the moon caves. I don't have the. I have a method of reaching it right now, but I can't get into it right now. Let's see, what else is there? Nothing much. So just a couple of houses to explore. Give me your blood. Oh, there's a cave there.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
So this is an ancient blood pool, and when you can only drink from these once. There are several of them in the world. Each one that you drink from makes you stronger in some way. I think this first one is just a rain immunity.
Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
Okay, I was wrong. I'm stronger now. So I do more damage. I know that the one that protects you from rain is one of the first ones you reach. There's another moon cave. I can't reach that. I could check. Well, I can't check that one because I need a mist form for it. That one I can reach. There we go.
The village of Nachtholm was typical of Nosgoth peasantry. Yet amidst the farmers and smithies of the quiet country life prowled brigands and cut-purses.
So there's the commentary from Kain. I love the way that this is written. Oh, we're stronger now. That's right. Now we can push stones around. Which means I could go back and push the stones from before. Thing is, then I would have to walk all the way back here. Well, I could fly to the nearest beacon, but I don't know where the nearest beacon is. But it is something to note. It's the tavern. Not every civilian will attack you, but the ones that are armed, they will attack you. So this is a tavern. Yeah. I think that guy has some, yeah, he has items there, so I'm gonna jump over. So what do you have here? Ooh. Some shurikens. I was hoping you would have some hearts of darkness, but not so lucky. You leave me alone. You don't matter. We stole the items from the tavern. Another tavern. Yeah, you're an accidental death. That's a vial of blood that I don't currently need, so I'm not gonna bother. And there are no other doors in here. This is a small tavern. So we're just robbing people blind of their belongings. That's... This is an armory, so I'm guessing barrels full of stuff. So the thing is, these buildings that have a symbol, they usually have a purpose. The purpose of the armory is just to give you more items. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else here. I think there was a trick with some of these buildings that if you leave the people inside alive, they will keep making items. But I'm not sure if that's actually true. You don't actually ever get to a point where you need to rely on items. You get enough spells and mana to just push through. I think the only part of the game where I actually really depended on items was the Avernus Cathedral.
Of all the methods I employ, this is perhaps the cruelest. Causing my victim's body to shrink on itself, crushing bones and rupturing organs till the pressure inside bursts the sack of fleshy skin, spraying its contents for all to see.
Yeah, that's what we picked up is an implode spell, and he just described what happens to when he casts it on you. The descriptions in this game and the voice lines over them are absolutely magnificent. The writing in this game is top-notch. This... There are houses with secrets, but I don't think there are any of them in the early villages. I think most of them are from further back. One of the more disturbing ones is in the village which was suffering from the plague. Well, you attacked me, so this is on you. Let's see, this house. Nothing in here. I don't think there's anything down here except getting damaged by water. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Nothing there. This is the way towards the cave. Let me just check it. I'm not sure if it's the moon cave or not. It does seem like it though. No, it's not a moon cave. Oh, could you let me up? This isn't a moon cave. But I don't remember how to get inside of these things. Oh, probably I need something along the way to open them. Half of the stuff that you can get in this game, you can pass right next to it. It's not important for the story progression. So you can finish the game with half of the stuff missed, including the strongest weapon, the Soul Reaver. The Soul Reaver is in this game, and while it's difficult to miss it, you can finish the game without it. You don't want to because it's like ridiculously strong, but you can. Also, the Soul Reaver in this game, the first game, is the best version of it. because unlike the Soul Reaver in further games, and I'm not talking about the Raziel, I'm talking about the sword itself. Oh, so we will have to come back here. I need my strength to be 3 or 4 to get past these. The sword screams when you cut things. So as you slice people apart, it wails and it screams like a banshee. There's another cave. So we're gonna go through the village and then we're gonna explore the 2 caves. There are also 2 paths to the right. I'm guessing one of them is for the beacon. I don't know where the other one leads. And then there's the trip forward. But first let's go explore the city, and we have a cave here.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us. The rain will do you no harm, for our blood preserves.
Yeah, so this is the one that was for the rain. The rain doesn't fall all that often, so it's not much of a deal, but it does damage you. So having to not suffer damage from it is awesome.
The town of Stention Crow bore with it the infamous aroma of its inhabitants. In life, I would not have graced the place with my presence. In death, I merely added to the stench.
He means that this city is full of crime and stuff, so it's a dirty little hole to live in. Ah, well, these are ladies of the night. Yes, this is indeed a brothel. I don't really need more blood, so I can just kill them off. You can't really spare their life. The moment they start wobbling like that, they're pretty much dead. They're either gonna bleed out of it or I'm gonna drink from them. So, one implosion. All of the workers in these institutions have died because they have one implosion spell that I wanted, apparently. That was the justification for me murdering everybody in that building. For that single implosion spell. Now, that tower does seem to have an entrance. No, it's not. I'm wrong, that's just decoration. But there is a building here that we can still visit. There are 2 of them. Okay. So this is a town guard. Oh, for freaking sake. Big horn brothel, so let us visit this nightly institution. Well, hello. Explosion spell. Such a shame to let it go to waste. We got a few shurikens from this. Another implosion spell. Oh, there we go. So we see that this brothel has a dirty little secret. This brothel secretly kidnaps and kills people. What does that mean to us? Absolutely nothing. That help written in blood over there is a nice touch. Well... So this is the first little dirty secret that we find in a town. So this brothel is actually kidnapping and killing people on the side for whatever reason, we don't know. Could be blood or organ trafficking, or something other, or it could be just morbid. But all of a sudden I don't feel as bad about killing them. Not that I felt bad to begin with, but you know. And I think if I re-enter, they're gonna show up again as ghosts. I don't know if it's immediate or if some time needs to pass, but let's see. Yeah, some time needs to pass. Oh no, it doesn't. There you go. That's a ghost. And now, if I drink from the ghost, I get magic instead. Which is a nice touch. It gives some permanency to what you do in the world. Because you might think, oh, I can always come back and drink from these helpless civilians. But no, only the enemies will be respawning. Everything else is there to stay. And every people innocent that you kill, they remain dead. They remain very, very dead. But then you can spam them for magic, essentially. Which is also something that sometimes you must do. And because the enemies respawn, there is no way of cheating the system. Ah, I can't go... I need better weapons. Yeah, so I can't go past here, but that leads me to believe that there is something there. So if I remember, I'm gonna come back here later. If I remember. Okay, so now we can go that other path and there was a cave and there are two pathways to the right, so we're gonna explore those. Oh, I can't go this way, so I will need... I think my strength needs to be at 5 or something to get through that. Okay. I was correct, that's a beacon. What's this cave? I think it's a spirit forge. But I could be wrong. Well, it is something. It's not a spirit forge. I'm gonna leave these guys alive. Aha, yeah, I can't go through here. This is another place I'll have to come back to. See that thing? That's not actually alive, that's a statue. And that statue can be broken. But in order to break it, you need a mace. I can't get past through here. So I'll have to wait to have a mace in order to get through here. I can't get through here right now. That's okay, Vic. No worries whatsoever. I'm happy that you're here. That's fine as well. Okay. So, oh. I need a better weapon. Thing is, you have to trade blows with these guys. There is no way around it. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, so this is the Gypsy village. I think I'm gonna get my disguise here. And then Nupraptor's retreat is beyond that.
The Gypsies, purveyors of distrust and superstition. Most of their babble should be taken with a pinch of salt, since the Gypsies often tinker with weary travelers' minds. However, a few Gypsies have something interesting to say.
He says a few, but there's only one, and that one will give you a disguise. I think. I know that you get a disguise and a better disguise, but...
Vassabunt lay, its glory now stained and faded, a faithful child in the looming shadow of Nupraptor's retreat.
No, my hit point bar is not supposed to be empty all the time, that's just a glitch. I'm essentially trying to always determine how much health I have. It refreshes when I get damaged, so I have a general idea of how much health I have. Okay, so this is an empty tent. Only one of these tents actually has somebody in it. I think this is the one. It's the best I can get. It's glitched out, but I do get a general idea of how much health I have.
There are benefits to traveling beneath a human guise. The threat to my person is lessened, and much information can be gleaned. However, the illusion is flimsy, and any act of aggression on my part can break the spell.
Now, the idea behind the disguise is that I disguise myself and the guards won't attack me. But I'm disguised as a beggar.
Something's not right. The pilgrims go in, but I ain't never seen one come out.
Nupraptor's keep lay west of Vassabunt. I would seek to cut the cancer from its heart.
So I can talk to people as well. They have generally just a few lines.
Nupraptor had servants. One day, one escaped the keep and stumbled into our village. Mad he was, and his skin and hair white as a sheet, scared out of his wits.
So they're talking about the state in which Nupraptor's servants are and the pilgrims, because he's a religious figure of some sort. Now, I am losing mana while I'm having the disguise on, and generally it's not all that useful.
Magic extends into very exotic disciplines, such as the manipulation of time. I am able to slow time down so I can move about, quick as a wolf, while all others move as though they were mired in mud.
Essentially, it's a slow spell. Okay, so that was house number 1. I think that house that has a red highlight over it is the one that's important, although it's closed. Ah, yes, this house is probably the one that connects to it. So some of the houses do have like tunnels through them and stuff, so that you can reach other places. I don't know where the path to the left leads. The path to the north is the one that we need to go to for the Nupraptor's retreat. I can just turn into a bat and fly over there now. I might actually do that because you get a very impressive, for the time, animation when you fly as a bat. But first I want to explore this town a bit. So let's see, I need some kind of order in which to do things. Let's do this house first. So this is a pub. Which has nothing in it. You don't use a lot of mana for transformations of this type, so the disguise doesn't drain all that much, but it's still not something you want to keep on at all times, and you can't really attack or anything while you have it. Well, I kept thinking this is a breakable, but it isn't. I'm only disguised as a peasant, so if I talk to women, they're not gonna be happy about it.
Aye, I've heard of a wise oracle who lives in the mountains to the north.
That's important for later. This is a smithy, so I'm guessing more items are found here. Yep. More shurikens. Or vorpal blades, how they're called in this game. I think they're called vorpal blades. Let's check this house. This is a butcher. A chopping block. Well, at least looks like a proper. I don't know why we would be keeping implosions and barrels in your little butcher shop. Okay, so let's do these houses now. Ah, I need a mace for this one, so we will not be exploring that one. Another place I might need to return later on. I'm not sure if these guys are coffin makers or just like to have open coffins in their house. Oh, Heart of Darkness, that's always wonderful to see. Ooh.
Should this object strike an enemy, rot and decay would instantly eat their flesh and leave only a pool of blood and tissue. For a time after, the toxins are still active and therefore lethal to the touch.
Essentially, if I throw that on anybody, they will immediately melt into a pool, and anybody else who steps into that pool also melts. The spells in this game and the items in this game are something else, and I didn't put on my disguise, and I don't really feel like dealing with all of these guys, so disguise on. Is another house. Oh, there are two houses. The big one I think has a tunnel in it. I think. Therefore I am. No, I'm wrong. This is just some items. Not even many items. Just a forge. Hello, officer. Good evening, officer. Nothing in this house. Okay.
The wind carried screams from the west. I couldn't help but smile. Someone else in this world was suffering more than I.
I just ran out of mana. That was a bad time to run out of mana. Those axes hurt.